This is a video on empaths. I've actually wanted to make this for weeks and I never think of it. I just keep forgetting. I've just seen a quote by Akram Sher Khan. Hello Akram. I've had a little bit of contact with you, but I'm afraid but I'm hoping I'm not pronouncing your name badly. So anyone who wants to follow him, it's AKRAMSHER.KHAN, and the quote is by Matt Kahn. This is the quote: "An empath is an energetically sensitive being who is aligned with their soul to the degree that they are able to sense the emotions of others, that their energy field clears." So that's, I think, the reason I'm recording this video is I just saw that quote and I'm inspired by the quote because it's accurate. So I've met loads of people who've claimed to be empaths. It's a term that I pay almost no attention to, almost no attention. It's loaded with bullshit. It's pretty much overused like a lot of modern spirituality stuff. But this description is finally, I would say, accurate. So lots of people who think they are empaths are just actually people who are witnessing their own pain, projecting their pain onto other people and claiming it's a part of other people. So those who've worked with me or know how I work with shadow work, and the reflection, the mirror, is that we are emanating a frequency, our combined frequency of our ancestors and all of our own experiences, and thus we draw in experiences and circumstances and people that align with the frequency within us that we're emitting. So there's no accident. You know, any toxic person, angry person, or disruptive or difficult situation isn't there by accident. It matches your frequency. That's why you're drawing it in. The problem arises when people try to separate, and that's pretty much the ego, that people are not aware enough or able enough or responsible enough to accept that this person or this pain within them, or toxicity, to use their word, or anger, whatever, is within them, is their responsibility, not the other person's. So if you're drawing in people who you deem to be toxic, it's simply a match for yourself. These other people are simply mirroring back to you your own toxicity. So at times I wanted to put my my bio on Instagram or these things to be parade pisser, because this is where people switch off. They want, their ego is so heavily invested in that I'm so spiritual, I'm an empath. And I need to keep myself away from angry people or toxic people because I absorb all their energy. That's not true, dear. That's bullshit. In a sense, we are all empaths and none of us are empaths. In a way, saying I'm an empath has become another egoic trophy within the spirituality community. You know, if you look at Instagram bios or YouTube videos and so on, it's like, I am a light worker. I am an empath. I am a toilet cleaner. I am a bin man. I sweep the roads. You know, these, and there's a video I've been meaning to make, honestly, about cleaning toilets and sweeping the roads, that these beings are as important as the motherfucking empaths and light workers and all the rest of it. It's just, there is a great quote that I don't know it at the moment, I don't know who said it, but that ego invests in everything. So the more we indulge in spirituality and in our own growth, ego's attached to that. It's on the back of that too. I have my own experiences of it continually that I'm trying to stay conscious of and aware of and shift. And some may remember I recorded a video around this time last year where I felt like just totally moving away from the terms light worker. That term had been given to me in an ayahuasca ceremony through the medicine, and I had actually never heard it before. And then over time, you know, in working with women, having been called a queen maker through an initiation I went through, and light worker, I had attached to them in a sense that they had become my identity. Why did they become my identity? Because I'm so empty. Anyone whose bio or labels, if they're heavily invested in these labels, I'll bet money on it, they're extremely insecure or empty. The more we need these things, I went to university, I am a doctor, I have letters after my name, I am a light worker, I am a shaman, I am studying to be this, I am training to be that. I'm God consciousness. That's the aim. I'm enough. You know, for those of you who know and who remember from previous videos, having lived in my car for 3.5 years, having lost everything, I am enough. I don't need labels or money or a nice car or these things to inflate my self-esteem and self-worth. So to return to the point, in a sense, we are all empaths. So if someone says to you, I'm an empath, it's like them saying, I'm a human. I know, I'm a human too. Welcome. Welcome to Earth. There's nothing special about it or different about it at all. The purpose, as Khan, I'll return to his quote because it is accurate and it's refreshing to read. An empath is an energetically sensitive being who is aligned with their soul to the degree that they are able to sense the emotions of others, that their energy field clears. Those last few words are fucking essential. So everyone will agree with the start of that and say, oh yeah, I'm aligned with my soul and I feel the emotions of others. Fantastic, indulgent. How about, does your energy field clear their emotions and your emotions? That's the test. That's what differentiates you from other people. Now, the vast majority of people who call themselves empaths will say, I have to stay away from angry people and toxic people because I'm an empath. I have to protect my energy. And they'll draw their magic fucking pyramids and they'll sprinkle fairy dust over themselves and all this wonderful indulgent stuff. But if they're a true empath, which means all of us, and if they're not afraid of their shadow, they will be able to clear and integrate whatever is presented to them. That's pretty much what I do. Anyone I get on the phone with, anyone I work and do a session with, anyone who does my shadow work course, anyone who sends me a message, voice message, or a text message, I'm integrating, I'm reading the frequency of what was sent, and it activates my own frequency. So I can pick up on how grounded or ungrounded they are, or if they're addictive, under the influence of something, avoiding their own pain, projecting onto me or onto their partner or someone else. So in that point, I'm integrating the emotion that they're presenting to me, that they're reflecting back to me. So if I'm working on the phone with someone, my aim is to stay centered and integrate my own frequency. As I integrate my own frequency and what's being reflected back, I'm then centered, I'm clear, and I'm purposeful with the person I'm working with. So if you have these modern day empaths who try to avoid these feelings, they're of no use to anybody else, and sadly they're of no use to themselves. All they end up doing is avoiding that which awakens them, their shadow. They're avoiding their own pain. So someone presents the pain, I think, oh, I can't be around that person anymore. They go into a cafe and the waiter triggers them, oh, I can't go to that cafe anymore. I can't be around my parents anymore because they trigger me. Oh, my siblings trigger me, I can't be around them because I'm an empath. The world gets fucking smaller, you know. I don't want to be like that. I want to be free. I want to be free to go wherever I move to go. Whatever is presented to me, I can integrate or can try to work through. Of course, I still get triggered. I get fucked up at times, and I'm humbled. I'm humbled at the fucking size of my ego and my self-importance and how I want to be perceived. Oh, Jesus Christ. But it's healthy. It's good to be humiliated. It's good to be humbled. It's good to see these sides of myself that I've invested in, that I want to be perceived as. Oh, I want to be more. Oh, I want to be an empath. I want to be important. I want to be a light worker. Oh, nonsense. Go and clean toilets for a week. That's important work. We all need that. And I do want to do a video on that territory. So yeah, that's a refreshing. I'm grateful to Akram for that quote. I'll read it once more. An empath is an energetically sensitive being who is aligned with their soul to the degree that they are able to sense the emotions of others. We all agree with that. And now for the testing part, that their energy field clears. If you're an empath, if you consider yourself an empath, take fucking responsibility. Don't run away from these people or these emotions and feelings. It's time to actually face them, witness them, integrate them, accept responsibility. They are flowing through your being. Other people's emotions cannot flow through your being. If they're flowing through yours, they're your responsibility. What are you going to do with them? Run away? Go home? avoid, turn on the TV, open Facebook, say affirmations, get clappy. No, witness them, work with them. In working and integrating what's flowing through you, what I would consider most important is you're raising your own energy. You're clearing yourself. You're bringing peace to your own being. Fantastic. And then, a side note, that frequency benefits the people that you're with or the people that are presenting that to you. So I'm totally selfish. So if it benefits other people, great, but I'm in it for me. I want to feel good. I want to feel at peace myself, and that's why I do this work. And I'm happy that it benefits others. But do it for you. Quit trying to save other people. So I hope that was of use. I'm interested in any comments. And if this was of benefit to you, please send it. Consider sending it to someone else. Maybe send it to an empath. If any of my stuff is of benefit to you, there is a PayPal link below. Please consider making a donation. It can be €2 or €3, a cup of coffee. It's an exchange of energy. And there's other links for Instagram, my newsletter, and so on below. I hope it was of use. And be well. Enjoy. Bye.